Alright guys, and we are back with part 2 of my 100 questions YouTube tag. The first question I am leading off with is question 51. What is my favorite type of fruit pie? Probably a homemade baked apple pie. Still slightly warm with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. It sounds delicious right about now. Question 52. Occupation you wanted to be when you were younger. I, for the longest time, wanted to be a chef. One of the main TV stations that I used to watch used to be the Food Network. I still watch it now. I still have an interest in food. But now my new passion is to become a nurse, and I am on my way to fulfilling that passion. I can't wait. Question 53. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Considering there are very few Kmarts left in this area, and Targets are kind of scarce in this area, I would have to go with Walmart. Prices are good, and the quality of stuff could be a little bit better, but it's convenient for the time being. Question 43. Nike or Adidas? I don't think I've ever worn either Nike or Adidas. So, yeah, I don't know. Question 55. Cheetos or Fritos? I'm going to have to go with Cheetos. What person doesn't like Cheetos? They're good, cheesy, and a little bit messy, but they're delicious. Question 56. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? I'll say sunflower seeds. I don't like peanuts. I've never been a fan of peanuts. I don't like peanut butter. And there are very few things that I will eat that have peanuts involved with them. So, sunflower seeds are the winner for that one. 57. Ever heard of the group Très Bien? No, not a clue who they are, what they do. Nope. Question 58. Have you ever taken dance lessons? Yes, I danced when I was younger, and I stopped somewhere in high school. It was freshman, sophomore year of high school that I stopped dancing. So, I've been dancing for a long time now. Question 59. Have you ever won a spelling bee? No. I am not very good at spelling. I have issues pronouncing complicated words, and I have a hard time sounding stuff out. So, I've never been good at a spelling bee. I get eliminated in the first round, and I don't really care. English wasn't my strong suit in school. I was better at math. Question 60. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yeah, there's been at least 3 occasions where that's happened. When I married my husband, when I had Jacob, and when my husband returned safely home from his deployment. Those were very happy times in my life, and sometimes you just can't help but to cry because you have no idea what other emotion to show. Question 61. Do I own any record albums? No, that's a little bit past my time. And, I mean, I've seen them, obviously, but I do not own one. Question 62. Do I own a record player? Same answer as the last one. Question 63. Have you ever been in love? I am currently in love, madly in love, with my husband and my little guy Jake. And I don't foresee that changing anytime in the future. Question 64. Who would you like to see in concert? I would love to go and see Justin Timberlake. Or if NSYNC ever did a reunion tour, I would definitely buy their tickets. Granted, they'd be massively expensive, but I would definitely be there to buy the tickets. What was the last concert you saw? Like, official concert, that was Demi Lovato and Hot Shell Ray. But, last I don't remember what year it was. It was last year, but Ian and I went and saw the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That is absolutely amazing, and we definitely want to go again. It was a great time, and I definitely recommend it if anybody's thinking about going to see them. Go and see them. It's definitely worth it. Question 66. Hot tea or iced tea? Iced tea, because I get heartburn from hot tea. Question 67. Tea or coffee? Tea, because again, I get heartburn from coffee. Question 68. Sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? I think I've only eaten snickerdoodles maybe once in my lifetime, and I found them extremely sweet. So I'm going to go with sugar cookies. Question 69. Can you swim well? I can swim, but not very well. I can keep myself above the water for a little bit, but not for a long period of time. Question 70. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes, I can. I'm coordinated enough to do that, and it's not very hard. Question 71. Are you patient? Question 71. Are you patient? I like to think of myself as a patient person. Being a mom, you definitely learn that patience is a virtue, and that you need to have patience in all things that you do regarding children. Question 72. Have you ever won a contest? I think the only thing I've actually won maybe is bingo. I've never really tried to enter in a contest or anything like that. That's actually how Ian won our Trans-Siberian Orchestra tickets. Was he called into a radio station and he won a contest that way. So Ian's won contests. Ian's got the luck. Question 73. Have I ever had plastic surgery? Nope, I'm all natural. Question 74. Which are better, black or green olives? I don't like olives no matter what color they come in. I think they're disgusting. So, no olives for me. Question 75. Can you knit or crochet? I can do both. I can crochet better than I can knit, but I got some knitting stuff for Christmas last year, and I am slowly getting better. I can make hats and little things. Nothing major yet, but I'm getting there. Question 76. Best room for a fireplace? Some sort of sitting area with no other distractions going on. So no TV, nothing like that. Just a good room to sit down, sit by a fire, read a book. Somewhere that you can find comfortable. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy some peace and quiet time. Question 77. Do you want to get married? I am married, and I would do it again in a heartbeat if Ian asked me. Question 78. If you are married, how long have you been married? Ian and I have been married for almost 4 years. Our anniversary is the beginning of next month. Question 78. Who was your high school crush? Ian was actually my high school crush. I liked him for the majority of my high school career. We started dating junior year, but we met sophomore year through our history class, which him and a friend of ours actually copied off my homework almost every day. So that's how I met Ian. Do you have kids? I have one little monkey named Jacob. Question 81. Do you want kids? I, in the future, would like to have at least one more child. I am hoping for a girl if we do decide to have kids, because we don't have very many girls in our family, and with Jacob being born, that's our last name being passed on, because Ian was the last one with his last name. So with Jacob, our name is passed on, but I do want a little girl to be able to do mommy and daughter things with and stuff like that. Question 82. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is this. Bright green. Lime green. Like fluorescent. Green. Question 83. What is your favorite flower? My favorite flower is a white rose. I don't know why I like white roses. I just think because they're classic looking, they're elegant, and they smell good. Other than that, I couldn't tell you why I like roses. 84. What is my favorite perfume? I think it's vanilla sugar or something like that from Bath and Body Works. That's always my go-to scent from Bath and Body Works. Question 85. Heels or flats? As a mom, I always go for flats because if I chase Jacob around in heels, I'm going to end up with 2 broken ankles. Question 86. Do you have any phobias? I have 2. Well, 1, and then 1's just something that I'm scared of. I wouldn't necessarily call it, or it's not classified as a phobia. I do not like clowns. When I was younger, I got lost at a state fair, and the first thing I came in contact with was a clown. He was trying to grab my hand, and I absolutely freaked. I was 5 or 6 years old, and I just got extremely scared and have not liked clowns since, and my husband won't let me forget it. And the other one is I do not like the doll from Child's Play. I had one of the original Good Guy dolls growing up that they based this character off of, and I have 2 older brothers who sat me down and I watched the first movie with them, and after seeing the movie, I was terrified of that doll. Like, I would run it into my brother's room, slam the door, run back into my bedroom to go to sleep because I couldn't sleep with it in my room. And my brothers, being brothers, they would wait until I was asleep and then come and put it back on the end of my bed, so I would wake up and it would be sitting at the end of my bed. And I would absolutely freak. I don't remember exactly what happened to that doll. I think we buried it, and they've always joked about how they're gonna go and dig it up and give it to me as a present or something, and just I can't do it. Question 87. Do you bite your nails? I only bite them if I break a nail and I don't have nail clippers around to shorten it. I don't bite them constantly. I don't do, and it's not a habit or anything. If they get caught on something and there's a sharp edge, I usually bite them and make them more even until I can get a pair of nail clippers. Question 88. What is your nervous habit? When I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, like I am now, I go back and forth with pulling my sleeves up and then pulling them down, pulling them up, pulling them down. And this happens most if I have to speak in front of somebody. I used to do it a lot in high school when it came to reading papers. I would literally sit there and go from one foot to the other foot, and then I'd be lifting up the sleeves and then putting them down, lifting them up again, putting them down, and I never noticed it until my teacher mentioned it to me my senior year, and I'm like, oh, I never noticed I did that, but I guess it takes my mind off of what I'm doing, so it's a helpful nervous habit. Question 89. What side of the bed do you sleep on? I don't really have a set side of the bed. Ian and I kind of flip-flop back and forth depending on what's going on. Like if Jake is sick and I need to get out of bed quickly, I'll lay on the outside of the bed because our bed is propped up against a wall. So we only have 2 ways off of the bed, the end of the bed and one of the sides. But if Ian has to get up really early for work, he'll lay on the outside of the bed so he doesn't wake me up by rolling over me or anything like that. Question 90. What position do you sleep in? I usually sleep with one leg stretched out and the other knee bent up towards my chest. I slept like that for the majority of my pregnancy, and it's what I found comfortable. So I kind of adapted that into how I sleep now, and that's pretty much one of the only ways that I sleep. Um, Question 91. If you could play one musical instrument, what could you play? What would you want to play? I want to play the piano, but I tried to learn it back when I was in middle school. There was a music class for playing the piano, but I found it difficult because I have really, really short fingers, and it just makes it difficult to go across the keys, and it it just never worked out for me to play the piano. Question 92. How tall are you? I am 5'5". Yeah, I'm one of the shortest people in the household at the moment, besides Jacob, and I only give him a couple more years and then he'll be taller than me. I'm the shortest out of all of my siblings. Yeah, I got the short gene from my parents. Question 93. Do I have any tattoos or piercings? Yes, I have both. I have 4 tattoos. I have my nose pierced, my cartilage pierced, I have my lobes pierced, I have my belly button pierced, and that's it for the moment for piercings.